If you've seen this video, then you're pretty aware of how I was broken up with last week. And ginormous update, I ran into the same girl today, coincidentally, in Sephora. And it was extremely awkward because I could tell she kind of tried to avoid my gaze and wouldn't quite look at me. But as soon as she made eye contact with me, had no choice but to engage because she's literally walking right by me, and immediately started trying to blab her fucking situation off and being like, I'm just in Sephora getting some goddamn lip gloss on my lunch break. And of course, I'm there buying pimple patches, already checking out, which is somewhat helpful to get the hell out of there. But yeah, she got to witness me buying pimple patches as she's buying lip gloss, literally sees me, has to talk to me for a few minutes, and I get to smash her with, how is work going? Because if you haven't read the text, here is the text that I got from her last week, breaking up with me. And it was really tight, honestly, to get to sort of be the cool one in the situation, because she had to be awkward because she essentially ghosted me for multiple days before this. And in our professional opinion, this was sort of a made up excuse because I had already learned more about her career. And while it had some expectations outside of ours, it's like not a crazy serious career, and it was just an excuse because she made time with me to go on several other dates. So it's not like she couldn't continue to make time to see me. And she was there on her lunch break, like buying lip gloss. So it's like already it has the implication of like you have the flexibility to be buying lip gloss at Sephora on your fucking lunch break, but whatever. Obviously, you're too consumed with work. So I got to hit her with a, how's work going? She just had to be like, whatever, you know? And of course, the cashier, just no clue, no, just simply no intuition about the situation at all. So like, did not quite let me talk to her, or like, I don't know. But awkwardly checked out, finished checking out, and like I could see her walk over to her friend who she was with, who was waiting in line to check out, and like both of them just start giggling and being like her friend looked embarrassed too, in the way she was like covering her face and like being embarrassed and like giggling, and both of them start like giggling, embarrassed, and it's just like I just have to walk out and go take a shit in the Erewhon. But it was just crazy to like have the suspicion of like now they're laughing at me. But beyond that, it's like sort of a sweet moment because it like kind of teaches like a lesson that's you go someone and like you make this awkward like text breakup. Yeah, you might run into him again in the fucking Whole Foods. You know, I might be lurking around the nuts in Trader Joe's. So I don't know. You make eye contact with me in Sephora. I see you walking down Sepulveda. I don't know. You know, it's like you should just try to end things with people in a most respectful way possible. Just so, like, if you do see them, like, you're not completely humiliated. On the same note, like, I want to quit my job soon at, like, this clothing store, but I want to make sure I do it equitably and, like, at least give some notice and, like, make sure that I leave on good terms. Because, like, yesterday when I was on my shift, I just wanted to, like, walk out of work and like literally do the whole fucking, you know, and like just leave people hanging. But it's always better off to just try to be as kind as you can to people, for sure. Just so that, you know, if you do see them, if you do run into them again, if you do need something from again, it's not super awkward to talk to them, you know, like it was for this person to see me in Sephora today. Because sometimes you need to get lip gloss and then you run into a man who ate your, and it's 1:45 p.m. in Sephora. You're in Sephora and it's 1:45 p.m. on a nice day and you see a man who ate your, now you're ignoring them. So it's not very nice. Now is it? Doesn't feel very good. Now does it? You know, I wouldn't do that to you. You know, I was, hey, I offered to cook you dinner. I hope she gets to be a little bit embarrassed and a little bit self-conscious. And you might come for me in the comments, and I hope you do. I hope you do. But it is good to have some sense of shame because it was not good behavior. And while maybe I'm not communicating the fullest extent of the context, it is not good behavior. This was not good behavior. It wasn't fair to me. It was totally unfair. And it was a ghost. It was a total fucking ghost. And until you finally responded, you know, after a long time, I mean, I guess it is better to get something. Oh, my ghost may have been better, because then I got to know you were immature. And honestly, it would have been tight today if it was a full-on ghost, because then you would have seen my dumbass in Sephora. I was in Sephora. You didn't expect to see me there. Now, did you? Now, did you? You do not expect to see the man who ate your IB places, okay? I get around. I need to get out of the house. And then I did take a shit in the Erewhon, but I didn't buy anything. Didn't buy anything there. Well, don't do it to the next guy.